We are the ministry of the real truth. And in our quest online to find new material for our videos, we happened to come across Charles Darwin's book on the origin of species. And we were reminded that somewhere along the way, probably from some religious icon, we specifically think it was Ray Comfort, he stated that, this Charles Darwin, be careful because of the statement he says in this particular book that indicates this and that. So we thought, okay, because of that statement and the wording, yeah, we believed it. We fell into that trap. Oh, it's true. Because everyone else was also saying, yeah, it's true. So, yeah, we ended up being convinced that it was true. So, coming across this book, we decided to have a look. Something in us said, think again. Okay, you've taken it out of context. So we had a look in the book on the origin of species. Because there's a prompting of this little voice in our head, right? And here it is here. On the origin of species by means of natural selection. Or and this is the real nut kicker, this statement here. Preservation of favoured races in the struggle for life. So, using Ray Comfort as the example, he was saying, one of his videos, one of his talks, that Charles Manson was a racist. This statement proves it. And others were jumping on board saying the same thing. Okay? But little voice in the head said, no, you got it wrong. Okay? Go ask somebody. Right? Here, quickly go ask AI, deep AI. So he raced over there. And you have a look. Okay, AI chat is an AI chatbot that writes text. You can use it to write stories, messages or programming code. You can use the AI chatbot as a virtual tutor in almost any subject. Yeah, sometimes it won't answer the religious questions. It says it has no affiliation or that sort of stuff. But if you prompt it, it eventually does. Depends on how the wording you use, right, and how you prompt it. So we put, what exactly did Darwin mean when he wrote this? The preservation of favoured races in the struggle for life. And it replied, Darwin meant that in the competition for survival and reproduction, certain traits or characteristics may make individuals or groups more successful or favoured in the struggle for existence. This can lead to the preservation and perpetuation of those traits, forming what he referred to as favoured races. This concept is often misinterpreted as promoting racism or social hierarchy, but Darwin was referring to natural selection and adaptation in the context of evolution. Yet it says races, the word races. Did he really mean species? And it replies, it is indeed a common misinterpretation of Darwin's work to interpret his use of the word races to mean different human races or ethnic groups. In his writing, Darwin used the term races in a more general sense to refer to different variations or populations within a species. He meant it more in the sense of different groups or varieties of a species, rather than different human races. The concept of favoured races in Darwin's work primarily refers to different variations or populations within a species that are adapted to the environment and more likely to survive and reproduce, like vegetation, plants, animals, etc. So we asked it, okay, so he wasn't a racist. Darwin's work on evolution and natural selection does not inherently promote racism. His theory of evolution by natural selection describes how species change and adapt over time in response to the environment. While Darwin's language and terminology may not align with contemporary standards of racial discourse, there is no evidence to suggest that he promoted racist ideologies or believed in the superiority of one race over another. It is important to consider the historical context in which Darwin was writing in that day and age, right, in the way they spoke, and to interpret his work in light of advancements in our understanding of biology and genetics. So that's cleared that up. We're glad that's cleared up. So you don't have to go around saying, oh yeah, don't read that book. Well, we're not going to read that book because that's a racist statement. If we're looking at it and someone else says, hey, what's that? What's this book? What's that racist statement? That statement's racist. No, it's actually not. It's talking about the species, plant life, natural plant life, natural selection, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. We'll probably look at the book later on. We've probably already read it. No, actually we haven't read it properly. So we'll probably go have a look at it and try to understand what it was actually trying to put across. Okay, so that's basically a very short video, and it just cleared up some of the cobwebs in the back of your mind there right now. These falsities that people push online, etc., and you tend to pick it up and believe it because they're stressing, oh, he said this, so he's a racist. You know, you're taking it out of context. Okay, so if you enjoyed this rather short video, subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and then add your comments below, and then go share this video with all your family, friends, and others that think or believe because someone else has said Darwin was a racist because of this statement, and you can clear it up with them and say, no, you've taken it out of context. Here's the example.